So that's where my monitor at. Oh, but
test, test. Good. Well, I have to have the Kleenex. Nose was running. Okay, you ready? I really did. Welcome to the Carity Yellowstone live auction. We really appreciate y'all being here today. Carity Foundation saves lives. We're direct patient care. We take the phone calls from the patients and we take them all the way through, whether they have insurance or don't have insurance. We try to help people as much as we can and get them through every procedure possible. We work very closely with our physicians. They help us every step of the way. And so this is direct funds today that will be going towards patient care for Carity Foundation. And we want to thank everybody for being here.
We especially want to thank Taylor and Nick Sheridan and the Yellowstone cast for being so generous with the items and their sharing and their support for Carity for the last 4 years. We greatly appreciate this, Taylor and Nick and the rest of the cast and Yellowstone. And we also want to thank Superior Livestock, who's providing this opportunity today for you to be able to do the online auction, for us to be able to air this all over the world. And we appreciate your support for being able to do this. And Superior Livestock is donating this entire experience for Carity. They aren't receiving any funds for this. No one is, other than our cancer patients and our direct services. So please keep that in mind. So now I'd like to introduce to you Taylor Sheridan and our auctioneer, Matt Blevins, who have been with us. Matt's been with us for years and years, and we appreciate your all support. So take it away. Thank you.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, this is kind of a very excellent opportunity, and to have Yellowstone and Mr. Sheridan, I'm gonna tell you what, everything you and your wife have done to help out the Carity Foundation in the last 2 years has been just totally incredible, because the amount of money that comes into the organization, every penny goes back out to help somebody with cancer services, whether it's getting them to the doctor, medical assistance, or even gas in their car or groceries. And worst come to worst, have a pastor, have a preacher, rabbi, to be there for the family and comfort. And that takes a lot to do. Now, I can honestly say this from personal experience. I got hit with it, and they was there for me. I can say that for a fact.
Well, I've watched them help friends. I've had dear friends who've been diagnosed, and I tell them immediately, the first call you make is to Liz and Beverly. And beyond what they can do with the network that they have, they will do everything they can to make sure all you have to do is fight the disease, and they'll fight everything else. I don't know of another charity, and I'm in a unique position to get to choose the charities that I support. And I do not know another one where every dollar that's given goes exactly where you intend it to go. It's the reason I'm sitting here today. It's the reason the cast and crew and everyone at Yellowstone is so supportive of this organization. And we appreciate all you being here. And hopefully, we've got some things that you'll find exciting and worth your time and your money.
Yeah, and one thing to add to it, there's not a person in the world. Cancer doesn't care what color your skin, your political beliefs, religion, creed. It's there, and it's probably the most equal opportunity I've ever seen in my life. And that's pretty much fair to say. And the worst part about it, attacking a child. Yeah. And that's the worst part. We got a little bit of housekeeping I need to do before we get the auction started. I want to welcome everybody here being a part of this. Thank you, Superior Livestock Video Auction, for hosting this for us. At the auction, here at the close of the auction, the buyers will receive a call to learn their payment arrangements. Invoice will be emailed. If payment with credit card, payment will be taken of the time of call. Payment should be taken care of by Monday. Shipping is at the expense to all the buyers, will be invoiced separately once determined at its final destination. Today's auction is both will be hosted online and by phone, and then the auctioneer myself acknowledge the bid on both sides. Every effort will be made to describe each item, which that is your job. If you have any questions about any items, please ask somebody on the phone or online what it is. And believe you me, we're going to work with y'all. We're going to make this all happen. And with that being said, have it all down. You tell me. Well, let's get started. Let's go to work.
So the first lot number 1 here is a personalized Yellowstone director's chair, which means I have to stand up all next season. It is one of the chairs that we use on Yellowstone. Before I send it down to you, I will have the entire cast and myself will autograph it. For better or for worse, it'll have everyone's signature. So that's going to be the first order of business here, lot number 1. Take it away, Matt.
Here we go. $1,000 down now. 12 and a half here to get 12 and a half. 1,000 down here now. 12 and a half to get 12 and a half. 1,000 now. 12 and a half to get 12 and a half. 1,000 now. 12 and a half now. 15 here, bit of 15 here, bit of 1500, bit of 15. Now 1,500 over here, bit of 15, bit of 15, bit of 15. It's now 1,750. Now $2,000 here, bit of 2,000, bit of 2. Now $2,000 here, bit of 2, 2,000 bit of 2. Now $2,000 here, bit of 2, bit of 2. Now $2,000 here, bit of 2. It's 22 and a half now. 25 here, bit of 5. Now 25, bit of 5. Now 25 here, bit of 5, bit of 5. Internet, you're out. Now 25 here, bit of 5, bit of 5, bit of 5. Now 25 here, bit of 5, bit of 5. Now 25 here, bit of 5, bit of 5. Now 25 here, bit of 5, bit of 5. How cool is that chair?
Well, it's cool. It's a cool chair. I'll tell you what makes it cooler, though. What makes it cooler is if you're sitting in it on set. That would be cooler, don't you think?
Man, you know, that will be really a opportunity.
The challenge would be figuring out if we could get a hold of somebody who could approve that. Now, I don't know if you know anybody that could. Oh, me. Oh, I could do that. Okay.
Hey,
so how about this? How about not only do you get the chair, but you get to put your seat in it for a day on the set of Yellowstone?
Hey, you know what? If you can't get it done, I'm going to ask your wife, Nicole. I bet she can get it done. Here we go. It's 25. Now 27 and a half. It's 25 here. Now 27 and a half. Now $3,000 to get 3. To get 3,000 for 3. Now $3,000 to get 3. To get 3. It's 27 and a half. Now $3,000 to get 3. Now 3,000. Now 32.50. Now 35 here. Bit of 5. Now 35. Bit of 5. Now 35 here. Bit of 5. Bit of 5. It's 35. Now 37 and a half. Now $4,000 here. Bit of 4. Bit of 4. Bit of 4. Now $4,000 here. Bit of 4. Bit of 4. Now $4,000 here. Bit of 4. Bit of 4. Now $4,000 bit of 4. Bit of 4. It's 37 and a half to get 4,000. Bit of 4. Bit of 4,000. Now $4,000 here. Bit of 4. Now $4,000 here, bit of 4. Now 4,000. Now 42 to get 42 to get 42 to now 42 to now 45 here, bit of 5. Now 45 here, bit of 5. 45 to get 5 to get 5. 42 50 now 45 here, bit of 5. 42 to have here to get 45. Now 45 now 45 now 45. 42 to have here now 45 here, bit of 5. Now 45 here, bit of 5 bit of 5. Now 45 here, bit of 5. 45 now 47 to get 47 to get 47. Now get the phone. Now 47 to get 47 to get 47. Now $5,000 here, bit of 5 bit of 5. Now 5 now 5 now 52 to get 50 now 52 now 52 now 52 to get 50 now 50 Jersey Tom, get him back here. Now 52 to get 50 now 52. I'm with the internet all the way.
Now let me tell you another thing real quick we should add in. In addition to having the power to get someone up there to sit in the seat, I also control where that seat is placed. So, were someone so inclined, this would be an excellent opportunity to have it placed next to, say, Rip or Beth, depending on who you'd prefer it sat beside, or perhaps even Mr. Costner.
Or Rainwater.
Or Rainwater, or Teeter, if you think you can tolerate half an hour of that. Whatever it is, wherever you want it sat, I can control where it is.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the room's ringing in the internet's on. Hit 57 and a half, now $6,000. Now 6,000 here, but a second now, second now, second now. Now 6,000 here, but a second now, second now. Now 62 and a half, now 65 here, but a 5. Now 65 here, but a 5, but a 5. Now 65, now 67 half to get 67 half. Now 67 half. Now $7,000 to get 7, to get 7, to get 7. Now 72 and a half to get 72 half to get 72 half. Now 75 here, but a 5. Now 75 here, but a 5. Now 75, now 77 and a half. Now 77 and a half to get 77 and a half. Now 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 77 and a half. All in, all done. Now 70 had to get 77 and a half. $77.5. Now $8,000. 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 Now $8,000.
You know, there's something worth pointing out here. This is tax deductible. And as my wife's shown me how much money I save when she goes shopping, because she can buy a $700 pair of shoes that would have cost $2,100 on a normal day, and that's a $1,400 savings to me in some math that I don't understand. So you're actually, if it's someone hoping to put that seat by rip, you're actually saving $8,000 if you can look at it like that.
That's right, 8,000 now. 82 to get 82 to get now 82 to have here to get 82 to now 82 to have here to get 82 to get 82 to now 85 here to 85 here to 5 now 85 here to 5 now 85 here to 5 85 here to 5 85 here to 5 now 85 here to 5 now 85 here to 5 I'm 82 and a half over here now 85 now 87 had to get 87 had to get 87 and a half now 87 half here to get 87 and a half now 87 had to get 87 and a half now 87 had to get 87 and a half now 87 had to get now $9,000 we get now now 9,000 9,000 now we get now 9,000 we get now 9,000 we get now 9,000 we get now 9,000 we get all in, all done.
One thing we should point out, if you're going to go to the trouble of going all the way to Montana to sit in this chair, I might as well put you in the TV show, don't you think? I mean, I might as well. I mean, you're there. You're there. It's a long way to go to not be on the TV shows just shooting 50 feet from the chair. You might as well be in the show.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's the opportunity of a lifetime. I got news for everybody. I'm 87 and a half, $99,000. Here's 87 and a half, now 9,000, now 92, had to get 92, had to get 92 and a half, now 92, had to get 90, now 95 here, but about 95 here, but 97 and a half, now $10,000, we get 10,000 over 10, now 10,000, now 10, now 10,500, over 10,500, now 10,500, we get 10,500, now 10,005 here, now 10,500, we get 10, it's 10,000, now 10,500 here, but about, now 10,500, now $11,000, 11,000, we get 11, now $11,000, we get 11, now $11,000, we get 11, now $11,000, we get 11, it's 10,500, now $11,000, we get 11, now $11,000, now $11,000, now $11,000, now $11,000, hey. I'm going to tell you right now, tax season's coming up. We don't know what's going to happen, but we need to get in and get going when the getting's good. It's 12,000 on 11.5. Now $12,000 hit it 12 to get 12. Now $12,000 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 to get 12. All in, all done. 12,000. Now 12.5. Now 12.5 here, but 12.5 we get 12. Now 12.5 here, but 5. Now 12.5 to 5. Now 12,000 now 5 here. Now 12 now 5 here to get 5. 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 All in, all done. I'm gonna do it. 12.5. Now 13,000. Now 13. What do you get 13? 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 13. Now 13.5. 13.5 to get 13.5 to get 13.5. Now 13,005 here to 5. Now 13.5 here to 5. Now 13.5 to 5. Now 13 down here to 5 to 5. Now 13.5. Now 14,000 to 14 to 14. Now 14,000 to 14 to 14 to 14. Now 14,000 here to 14 to 14 to 14. Now 14 here to 14 to 14. Now 14 here to 14 to 14. Now 14 here to 14 to 14. Now 14. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Where are you going to find an opportunity like this? You're going to sit in the director chair. You're going to get on the TV show. And I'm going to tell you what, if you didn't see the commercial of the Super Bowl last week, shame on you. It's going to be an exciting season coming up here pretty quick. Now $14,000 here, but 14, but 14, but 14. Now 14. Now 14.5 here, but 5. 14.5 but 5. Now 14.5 here, but 5 but 5. I'm 14 on the internet. Now 14.5 here, but 5 but 5. Now 14.5 here, but 5. Now 14.5 here, but 5. Now 14.5 here, but 5 but 5. All in, all done. 14.5 now 15,000 here, but 15, but 15, but 15, 15 now 15.5 here, but 15.5, but 15.5 now 15.5 here, but 15.5, but 15.5 now 15.5 here, but 15.5, but 15.5, but 15.5. All in, all done. So $15,000 your way. Laura Wright, buyer number 791. Laura Wright, how's everything in New Jersey? I hope it's looking good. I hope y'all got better weather than we do, because it's cold here.
Next up, we got a dear friend to Carity and to all of us, and a living legend. Pro golfer Tom Watson has donated generously his Masters flag, autographed by him. Beverly, does he know you didn't just take this? Did you? Is he aware? Because he's only got one. There's only one of those.
He knows. Yeah,
All right.
we had to work on it.
I'm just
but
making sure.
He knows. He's great.
I don't need a phone call later.
Well, he left it in his car, and after he saw us with it, he said, "Sure, keep it."
Do you have witnesses? Oh, okay.
We were wearing a mask.
How's your liability policy here at Superior Auction? I just want to make sure. We're going to auction off Tom Watson's Masters flag. I don't even know where you start with that.
I can say this about Tom. I've been around Tom a lot. And what a true gentleman. What a super, super nice man. If y'all are into golf, this is one person. Now, I'm around him a lot, and I've been trying to get lessons from him for the last 10 years of my life, which I've never received, but it's coming. I'm working on it really hard. But I cannot say enough how cool this one item is. This is the master plaque. This is it. I mean, you're not going to get that from anybody else. And that's how big Tom Watson heart is. Good guy.
I want to add that Tom and his wife, Hillary, were in the celebrity cutting a couple of times, and Hillary had pancreatic cancer and participated in the Carity celebrity cutting while she was undergoing cancer treatment. We did lose her a year ago, October, and so Tom has still been very active with Carity Foundation and participated this past celebrity cutting in 2020.
Well, Tom's a gentleman who understands what Carity does because he relied upon it, because they utilized it, because they needed it, which is obviously why he's being so generous, so we can continue to do that for others. So let's, I should probably bid on this because gosh knows I'm never winning one. All right, start it off.
1,000 down now, 12 it up here to get to it up. 1,000 now, 12 it out to get to it up. 1,000 now, 12 it out to get to it up. $1,000 now, 12 it up now, 15 here, but 15, but 15. Now 1,500 now, 17, 15 to get 17, how to get 17 up. Now 17, how to get 17 up. Now $2,000, $2,000. Now 22, how to get 22 up. Now 25 here, but 5, but 5, but 5. Now 25 here, but 5. Now 27, how to get 27. Now $3,000 to get 3. Now 32, how to get 32 up. Now 35 here, but 5. Now 35 here, we get 5. Now 35 we get 5. Now 35, now 37, how to get 37 up. Now 37, how to get 37, how to get 37 up. Now 37, how to get 37 up. Now 37 half, you get 37 half. Now $4,000 hit it over the board. Now $4,000 hit it over the board. Now $4,000 hit it over the board. Now $4,000 to get over to get forward. Now $4,000 hit it over. Now this is priceless. This is priceless. Some of you guys got some good handicaps out there, but you ain't got one like Tom does. I promise you right now. And he can still compete with the big boys to this day. That's how good he is. Now, 37 half. Now, $4,000 hit it over the board. 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 All in, all done. So, $3,750 of Taylor's. Who's this guy? Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith.
Good
in
initials,
Ohio. Thank you, Taylor. We appreciate you very much.
Next up, we've got my good friend Shorty has made a 100X cowboy hat with tooled hat can. For those in the performance horse world, you all know that she's the hat maker for us. You can go buy one for about $3,000 and wait a year to get it, or you can buy one right now and not wait at all. Those are your options. Shorty makes hats for a number of people on the show. I utilize a number of different hat makers. I really try to support everybody in our industry everywhere that I can. But Shorty made my first custom hat for me and told me I had an ugly head. And if anyone needed a cowboy hat, it was me. And I've relied on her ever since. So let's start off with one of Shorty's hats.
Well, she is a true indeed, lady and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you right now, she builds probably the finest hats you'll ever buy. And when she custom fit it for you, it's fitted to your head. And I'm going to tell you right now, she does a really good job shaping hats, and she uses the highest quality of beaver felt out there. Here's 12 and a half. Now 15 here. Now 15 down here. But 15 now 17. Had to get 17 half. Now 17 had to get 17 half. Now $2,000. 2,000. Now 22 had to get 22 half. Now 22 half. Now 25 here. But about. Now 25 here. But about. Now 25 but about. Now 25 here. But about. Now 27 had to get 27 half. Now $3,000 to get 3,000 but 3. Now $3,000 to get 3. Now 32 had to get 32 had to get 32 half. Now 32 had to get 32 half. Now 32 had to get 32 half. Now 30. My money's internet. Now 35. Now 37 had to get 37. Now $4,000 here. But $4. Now $4,000 here. But $4. Now $4,000 hit it over the $4. Now $4,000 hit it over the $4. Now $4,000 hit it over the $4. By looking at some of y'all need a new oil change. Y'all need to get a new hat. Now, it's 37 half, been up 4,000, here, bit of 4. Now, $4,000, here, bit of 4. Now, 4,000, here, bit of 4. Now, 4,000, bit of 4. Now, 42 half, get 42 half, get 42 half. Now, 42 half, here, get 42 half. Now, 42 half. Now, 42 half, here, get 42 half, get 42 half. Now, 42 half, get 42 half. It's 4,000, now, 42 half, get 42 half. Now, 42 half. How about you, Clay? Now, 42 half, here, get 42 half, get 42 half. Now, 42
Matt, you know what we ought to do?
Can I interject something here?
Absolutely.
Shorty will be inducted into the Cowgirl Museum and Hall of Fame this year in 2021. Plus, she is a breast cancer survivor. So this is enormous and very, very important. She makes all my hats. I didn't wear one today, but she makes them all. They're on our website. Anytime you see me in a hat, it's a Shorty's hat because it doesn't give me a headache.
And she is
Leon
also
Henry right there is wearing a Shorty hat. And you know what? That's a valid point you just made by her being inducted in the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, because she's the only hatter in there.
Yep.
So she deserves that with all recognition. BCO give her a big
And
round of
Matt,
applause.
she has donated a 100X hat every year of the Charity Celebrity Cutting, 26 years. So that's a really generous lady there.
What I think we should do, because as unique as it is to have Shorty make a hat for you, what would make it more unique is if you chose the cast member you wanted to sign the inside of it. So maybe we get old Kevin Costner, we get Rip, we get Beth. Well, I mean, if you're going to have one of them, you might as well have them all sign it.
Might as well.
And I'm thinking it's just easier if you just come to the ranch when we're filming to get it signed. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh,
Instead of
that makes
shipping it,
sense.
just go up there. And while you're there, I mean, you might as well be in the show, I guess.
I mean,
You're there.
what more of a prettier place to be at?
I mean, it's a lot of work to get a hat signed, but, you know.
I mean, you're on my...
It's worth noting if you're an extra on Yellowstone, you get paid $65. We have to add that in.
And he's one of my dearest friends, and I
So
still ain't got
that takes
invited.
us to $50.35 right now, doesn't it? Is that?
We're at $4,500 now, 47 and a half. Yep, 45 down here now, 47 half to get 47 half. Now 47 half here to get 47 half. Now 47 half to get 47 half. Now 5,000 here to buy to get 5,075. Now 5,000, you say 45. Now 5,000. Now 5,000 here to buy to get 5. Now 5,000 here to get 5. It's 45. Now 55 here, now 55, now 55, now 55, now 55, now 55. Now 57 half. Now $6,000. Now 6,000 here, but now second down. Now 65 here to buy, 65 here to buy. Now 65 here to buy, 55. Now $7,000 to get 7. 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 It's 72. Now 75 here to buy. Now 75 here to buy. Now 75. Now 77 half to get 77. Now 70 half. Now 77 half. Now $8,000 to get 8. 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 Don't $8,000 to get 8. Now 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 it would get 8,000 over to get 8,000 now 85 here, but 85. 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 All in, all done.
Well, now wait just a minute. We've got the proud owner of a director's chair sitting at home going, wait a minute. I bought this director's chair to go get signed, and this is what I paid, and now someone else is going to go get a Shorty's hat, and they're not going to pay as much? That doesn't seem fair. I think we've got to, and look, I'll do this for you. Whoever's looking at this hat, and I can see your names here, we could probably figure out how to get one for your husband, or if the goal is come up and have Rip sign it, we can probably figure out how your husband doesn't come. Whichever you prefer. And that's a silent auction. We'll have that conversation later.
Or you want one and your husband will need to go to the train station.
Well, now we're back to that liability issue.
It's $8,500 now, $9,000 we get down, now $9,000 here we get down, here's $85 down here, now $9,000 we get down, now $9,000 we get down, 85 here, now 9,000, now 95 here, but 95, now 95 here, but 95, now 9,500 over get 95, now 95 we get 95, 9 down here, now 95 we get 95, now 10,000 over 10, 10,000 over 10, now 10,500 here, but 10,500, 11,000 over 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, Leon, get that phone, 11,000 over 11. Now 11,011, now 11,11, now 11,11, now 11,11, now 11,11, all in, all done. 11,000 now, 11,500, 11,500, now 11,500 here, now 12,500, now 12,500 here, but 12,500, 12, now 12,500 here, but 5, now 12,500, 5, now 12,500, now 12,500, 5, it's 12,000, now 12,500, 5, now 12,500, 5, now 12,500, 5, all in, all done. So, $12,000, Leslie Rainbow, Colorado. We got y'all's weather down here right now, Leslie.
Yeah, we do.
And it's cold, and I don't like being cold.
So next up, lot 4. Can we put this, Beverly, there we go. So we have an original oil painting by cancer survivor, Karina Peacemaker. This is a 30 by 40. And she's done paintings for Carity, gosh, about every year, hasn't she? No, this is her first year. So we've got the painting up. You can see it up there on the wall. She's had paintings sell for $10,000, but that was sold. This is for a cause. This is for Carity.
Taylor, I've seen a lot of paintings of cutting horses. And I got to admit that right now, this is probably the very best of the best I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of them in my whole entire life in the industry. This is something that will live forever. So, I love art. I encourage each one of y'all bid hard. 12.50 down, 15 here, but a 15 now, but a 15, but a 15. It's 12.50 now, 15 here, but a 15, but a 15, but a 15. Now 1,500, but a 15, but a 15. It's 12.50 here, but a 15, but a 15, but a 15. 12 here now, 15 now, 15 now, 17 now to get 17 now to get 17 half. Now 17 half, would you get 17 half? Now 17 now to get 17 half. Hit 1,500 all now, 17 now to get 17 half. Now 17 now to get 17 half. Hit 15 now, 17 now to get 17 now to get 17 half. Now 17 half. 1,500 now, 17 now to get 17 half. What do you think about this? This is way more than anybody ever expected right here. This is so good.
No, it's a beautiful painting. It's a beautiful painting. It's rare enough that an actual cutting horse gets down that low. To have someone capture it is even more unique. It's really special. We've done auctions live for Carity, and we've seen these things go for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. And when you get artists of this caliber donating something like this that they put so much of their soul and their time to, it's important, and this is something that I don't know what that director chair is going to be worth in 10 years, but I know this will be worth more than you pay for it.
Absolutely. 12, 15, now 17 and a half. Now 17 and a half here, but he gets 17 now to get 17 and a half. Hit 15 down here, now 17 now to get 17 and a half. 1,500 now, 17 now to get 17 and a half. 15 down here, now 17 now to get 17 and a half. Now 15 here, but now 17 now to get 17 and a half. 15 here, but now 17 now to get 17 and a half. All in, all done. I'm going to do it. So, buyer, 7 buyer. And that's Nancy.
They got a good deal. All right, next. We've got another painting, and this one's by Lyndon Gaither.
Lyndon has done our artwork for our magazines. He's done our artwork every year for probably the past 14, 15 years. And he lets us use it in all of our ads. He lets us use it on social media. The man is phenomenal, and we met him at a bull riding one time. I wasn't riding the bull. We were shooting the bull, though. And So then he decided that he would come over and do this for us every year. So when you look at our Charity annual magazine that talks about our Charity patients, we have a hard copy and we have it online. This is a 30 by 40 oil painting. Right now it's hanging in my house and I will miss it dearly, but I will appreciate the funds more that will help our cancer patients.
It's hanging in your house because you had to hang it there just till this day arrived. It's not used. But what's very hard to describe with Lyndon Gaither's art is he uses a very bright acrylic paint. And the brilliance of his paintings is so unique, and they pop. And so it's very difficult to accomplish this on a screen or in print. But the original painting is a brilliantly colored painting.
And if you look behind us right here, there are several paintings that we put together from several different years.
Yes, when you look, I got to give him credit where credit's due. You talk about a really true gentleman. Talking about the brilliance of his artwork is just unprecedented. I mean, just unbelievable. I love this guy. This guy's work's unbelievable. Him and his wife, both good people, and they do a tremendous job. You look at the background here. That's just a touch of the things they've done. This is just a copy. It's not the original. The original, more brighter and brilliant of the colors.
No, it's beautiful work. I've got one of Lyndon's paintings in my house. They're gorgeous.
Oh, they are. It's 2,000 now. Now 25 here, but about now 25 here, but about now 25 here, but about. It's 2,000 now 25 here, but about. How 25 here, but about. It's 2,000 down here now 25 but about. How 25 here, but about. How 25 here, but about. Now 3,000 down to get 3,000. How 3,000 to get 3. How 3,000 to get 3. Now 3,000 to get 3. It's 25 down here now 3,000 to get 3. It's 25 down here now 3,000 to get 3. How 3,000 to get 3 now 3. How 3,000 to get 3. It's 25 here, but 3 now 3 now 3. Now 35 here, but about. Now 35 but about. Now 35. Now 35 here, but about. Now 35 to get 35. Now 3,500 but about. Now 35. Now $4,000 here, but about. Now 4,000 here, but about. It's 35. Now $4,000 here, but about. Now $4,000 here, but about. Now 4,000 here, but about. Now 4,000 here, but about. It's 35 down here. Now 4,000 here, but about. 35 now 4,000 here, but about. 35 here, but about. Now 35 here, but about. Now 35 here, but about. Now $4,000 here, but about. Now 4,000 here, but about. Like we talked about earlier. You're getting the original. The original. You're not getting a print. You're getting the actual original, which is priceless. 35. Now 4,000. Now 4,000 here, but before. Now 4,000. Now 45 here, but now 42. Daddy get 42. 4,000. Now 42. Daddy get 42. Now 42. Daddy get 42. Now 4,000. Now 42. Daddy get 42. Now 42. All in, all done. I'm going to do it. Now 42. Daddy get 42. Daddy get 42. So $4,000 your way. Going to Ohio to Connie Thompson, Ohio. Thank you, Connie. You're going to love that picture.
Yep. Thank you, Connie. All right. Lot 6. Let's get back out to the ranch. So, Gil Birmingham is a friend of mine. The first time we worked together was on Hell or High Water. He used to have hair down to about the middle of his back. I failed to inform him when he was hired for Hell or High Water that Texas Rangers didn't run hair down to the middle of their back. And so we sat at dinner, and I said, hey, man, we're going to have to cut your hair. And he said, well, can't you just stuff it up in my hat? And I said, well, that's great till your hat falls off, and then all the hair spills out. And he goes, well, if you cut it, you're going to have to cast me in something else. So then I cast him in Wind River, where I needed him to have hair down to about the middle of his back. And so I said, hey, Gil, I got to send you to the hair guy because we got to put in extensions. He goes, so 6 months ago you cut all my hair off, so now you can put fake hair back where my hair used to be. And I said, that's exactly right. Welcome to Hollywood. He's the first person that I approached after Kevin about being in Yellowstone, and it was a great honor to have him be a part of it. And he has very generously donated his time to this charity. And what we're offering here with lot number 6 is a chance for somebody to come out to the ranch where we're going to have a few horses saddled. And you and Rainwater are going to go out to the back of the ranch where Gaither's going to have lunch waiting. And if you're there, you've figured this out by now. If you've gone all that way, I just might as well stick you in the thing. So you have to work. But it does pay $65 a day.
And you get to hang out with everybody.
And you get to hang out with everybody, and Gaither cooks for you, and you have lunch with Rainwater.
Oh, 3,000, now 35 here. Now 35 down here. We get 35 down, 35 now, 35 down, get 35. Hit 3,000, now 35, now $4,000 here, bit 4. Now 45 here, bit 5, now 45 here, bit 5. Now 45 here, bit 5, now $5,000 here, bit 5, get 5,000, bit 5. Now $5,000 get 5. Now 5, now 55 here, now 55, now 55, now 55, now 55. Now 55 here, bit 55, now 55, now 55. Now $6,000, but now second now. Now $6,000, but now second. Hit 55 here, now $6,000 here, but now second now. Now $6,000 here, but now second now. Hit 5,500. Now 6,000, but now 5,500 now 6,000, but now 6. Now 6,000 here, but now 6 now 6. Now $6,000 here, but now 6. Hit 55 here now 6 now, but now 6 now. I'll tell you what, this is a cool package right here. And you gotta admit, Rainwater's fun. He's a neat guy.
No, Rainwater's great. He's somebody, you know, aside from all the wealth of information and being very entertaining, actually, since we're online, you can do this. You can go Google, or not even Google, it's the YouTube. Put in YouTube, and put in Gil Birmingham playing the guitar. Because when you talk to Gil, you'll learn that every time I talk about something, he'll go, oh yeah, back in the 70s, that's what I did. So he was a bodybuilder in the 70s, he was a rock star in the 80s, and then he decided to become an actor, and now he's a movie star in the 2020s.
And he's really nice, too.
He is a nice guy.
Very nice. Here's 6,500 now, $7,000 to get 77. I'm 65 on the internet now, $7,000 to get 77. Now 75 here, but about now 75 here, but 5. Now 75 here, but 5 and 5. It's 7,000 now, $7,500 to get 75. Now 75 here, but 5 and 5. Now 75 here, but 5. Now 7,500 but 5 to 5. Now 75 here, but 5 to 5. Now 75 here, but 5 to 5. Now $8,000 we need to get 8,000 but 8. Now $8,000 here we get. Now $8,000 we get. It's 75 now, $8,000 we get. Now $8,000 we get. 7,500 $8,000 over the gate. Now $8,000 over the gate. Now $8,000 over the gate. All in, all done. I'm going to do it.
It's worth pointing out this is lunch for 2. So you can bring your significant other or your friend.
And
or if you have a crush on old Gil, then we can make it a lunch for 1. We can write that into the deal.
Well, if you don't have a significant other, I'd be glad to go.
Well, that'll be $8,500. Nobody rides for free, you know that.
Now $9,000 here, but 90, here's 85, 87, 50. Now $9,000 here, but 90, 90. Now $9,000 we get 9, now $9,000 but 90, now $9,000 we get. Now $9,000 but 90, all in, all done. I'm gonna do it. So 8,700. Whoa. They got it right. They got it. So to buy Louisa Moore. All right. That's going to be a fun trip. You're going to enjoy that.
All right. Now we've got lot 7. So last year at the charity auction, in season 1, Beth wore this big furry orange coat. And I auctioned that off. We did. For $26,000. Now, I would sure like to beat that. That's pretty ambitious. But I'll tell you what I did last year to get the number up like that. You know, it's cold in Montana. Aside from the next 4 days down in Texas, you don't get a lot of opportunities to wear these heavy coats. So if you're going to buy a big heavy coat, well, you may as well come to the set in Montana and wear it there, where it will most certainly be cold. And if you're going to go all that way to wear a coat that you bought, then you might as well be in the show. So you just made $65.
I'm 65 now 7,000. Now $7,000 here, but now 75 here, but now 75, now 75, now $8,000, now 8,000, now 85 here, but about 85, now 85 here, but about 85, now $9,000, now $9,000, now 95 here, but about 85, now 95 here, but about 85, now 95 here, but 85, now 95, now 10,000, but 10, now 10,000, but 10, now 10,000, but 10, now 10,000, but 10, it's 9,500, now 10,000, but 10, now 10,000 here, but 10, now 10,000 here, but 10, it's 9,500. Now 10 with 10 with 10, now 10,000 with 10, 9,500 with 10, now 10 with 10 with 10, 9,500 now 10 with 10 with 10. I mean with the internet, 95 now 10,000 with 10 with 10, now 10,000 with 10, now 10,000 with 10.
You know, it's worth pointing out, Yellowstone is one of the great beneficiaries of the show is how many independent producers of whether it's merchandise, whether it's Kimes Ranch, whether it's Shorty's hats, whether it's Trent Johnson's and his hats at Reilly, whether it's just making us belt buckles, whether it's Letty's making boots or Rios or Mercedes. There's all these craftsmen and women who we've given an outlet for them to showcase their work, and we've done it with the clothes as well. This was made by one of our costumers, and it's a unique piece. Now you can probably go online right now and find a bunch of knockoffs, and in my marriage I've had an opportunity to witness that sometimes, and this may come as a surprise, women can be a tad competitive, and every so often they will find something that they bought and they will wear it and they will brag and say, look at this thing I got. It's just like the coat Beth wore on the show. Well, someone's going to get the opportunity to say, it does look just like the coat that Beth wore on the show, but this is the coat that Beth wore on the show. So you win the argument everywhere you go. Worth pointing out.
Don't let Beth get a hold of you now. She'll hurt you. 95, now 10,000. Now 10 here, but 10,000 for 10 with 10. Now 10,000 with 10. Now 10,000 with 10. Now 10,000 with 10. Here's 9,500 now 10 with 10. 95 here, but now 10 with 10. 9,500 for 10 with 10. 95 now 10 with 10. 9,500 for 10 with 10. You know, I saw a T-shirt the other day that said, "What would Beth do?"
Well, there's no telling.
And she would say, "You better be bidding on this shirt, people." 10,500, 11,000. Here's 10,500 now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11. Here's 10,500 now 11,000 over 11, now 11,000 over 11, 10,500 now 11,000 over 11.
It is worth noting, Matt,
that
that while you're up there on the ranch with your new coat, it's highly likely that Beth will sign that coat for you and take a picture with you. Knowing Beth, she might try to take it back. So if any of y'all have studied jiu-jitsu or anything like that, it could come in handy briefly, but we do have security. We'll make sure you take the coat home. But I can pretty much guarantee you're gonna get to go to Montana. You're gonna get to be in the show. You're gonna get a picture with Beth Dutton with her coat that you now own, and she's gonna sign the inside of it.
10,500, $11,000. Here's 10,500 now 11,000 over 11, 11. 10,500 now 11,000 over 11. 10,500 now 11,000 over 11. 10,500 now 11, 11. 11 now 10,500 now 11. 11,000. Now 11,500 here, but about 11,500 5. 11,500 here, but about 5. 11,500 here, but about 5. 11,000 now 11,500 here, but about 5. Now 11,500 5. 11,000 now 11,500 5. Now 11,000 now 11,500. All in, all done. I'm going to do it.
Matt, Beverly over here, when they shipped that coat to us, and I've actually had it in my hands, it is exquisitely made. It is the most high quality fabric you ever felt. It is thick, it is soft, it is well sewn, and I discovered a strand of blonde hair on it. But it's a beautiful, beautiful high-quality coat. So you have to remember it's going to keep you warm in Montana.
Thanks for pointing that out. We will dry clean the coat before we ship it out.
There will not be no DNA of hair It's 11,000, 11,500. Now 11,500 here, but about 11,500, 11,000 now 11,500 here, but about 11,000 now 11,500 here, but about 11,000 now 5 here, but about I thought it'd bring 20,000. 11 now 11,500 here, but about now 11,500 here, but about now 11,500 here, but about 11 here, but about 11 here, but about. What do you think? I know you're thinking something.
Wheels are turning. We got 11.5. You get a once. There's only one of these. There may be 1,000 knockoffs, but there's only one of these. You get to come to the ranch. You get your picture with Beth. She signs the coat, and then I'm gonna put you to work. And then it's highly likely that you become a big star. It could happen. Your own show. It could happen.
$65.
It could happen. Yeah, there's potential there. I'm not making any guarantees, but you never know.
12,000, now 12,500. It's 12,000 here, but it's 12,500 to get to 12,500. Now 12,500 here, but about 5. Now 13,000 to get 13, to get 13, to get 13. Now 13,000 to get 13, to get 13. Now 13,000 to get 13, to get 13. Now 13,000 to get 13. Now 13,000 to get 13. Leon, what your man saying? Now 13,500 to get 13, to get 13, to get 13. It's 12,500 now 13,000 to get 13, to get 13. Now 13 to get 13. All in, all done. I'm gonna do it. So, $12,500 going to California.
All right. Good job, Chris.
Way to go, Chris.
So next up, and I'm excited about this one. If we have any musicians out there. So, very good friend of mine, Ryan Bingham, who's been an inspiration to me, and we became friends when I was writing the screenplay for Wind River, and a lot of his music influenced me as I was writing it, and I've utilized it in a number of different projects. And when I wrote Yellowstone, I called him and I said, Ryan, do you want to come be in the show? And he said, well, I don't know much about acting. I'm like, well, neither do any of us, buddy. It just ain't that hard. Just come do it. It'll be fun. And so he did, and it's been a great addition to the cast, and we've gotten to use his music. And when I said I was doing this, he said, I'd love to donate something. And I said, well, we'd love you to do it. What do you want to donate? He said, how about I donate my guitar? And so he has signed that guitar, and we're going to auction off a guitar that he's actually played on the show.
You know, back in the day when he was playing in Texas, he sold out everywhere he went. Everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And he's an unbelievable songwriter. And he sings unbelievably well. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't follow him on Facebook, he's always got something he's playing every week on Facebook, and it's pretty cool. So this is an actual guitar that he played on set.
That he signed.
And if you didn't see the show, the part where he came a part of it, and hearing him play in that one bar scene when they all found out he's supposed to be gone.
Oh, yeah.
It's really unique. And I'm going to kick it off where everybody can play. Here we are. Here's $7,500, $8,000. Here's $7,500 now, $8,000, now $85 here, but $85, now $85 here, but $85, now $85 here, but $85, now $85 now, $9,000 now, $9,000 now, $9,000 here's $85 down here, now $9,000 now, $9,000 now, now $9,000 $85 here, now $9,000 now. Where are you going to go and find a guitar that he actually played? Actually saw 1 million people sing this. This is priceless.
It is, and what I think is most unique about it is, because you can. People have bought guitars and they go to a concert and they have somebody sign it, and sometimes they'll sign these and they'll give them away to be auctioned. But it's a different thing when you ask somebody to support a very specific cause, and ask them to give something that is theirs, that they've created music with, that we've used, that we've filmed, and for them to give you that you can then go auction off. I think it's a great thing. I think that if you're going to go to the trouble of getting a guitar, if you do know how to play, that's great. If you're not a great player, you might want some tips. And so if you're going to do that, I mean, you might as well come to the ranch and sit with Ryan and let him teach you how to pick a little bit. And if you're going to come all that way, I'm probably going to put you to work. So you just made $65. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. Hey, you know, here's the beautiful part about it. Today is about saving lives. That's what we're here for. To save lives. There ain't one person in this room that's not been affected by cancer. There's somebody in their family, wife, husband, child, grandmother, has not had it. So, this being said, 10,000, now 10,500, 10,000 down here, but now 10,500, 10,500, 10,500, now 10,500 here, but 10,500, 10,500, now 10,500 here, but 10,500, here's 10,000, now 10,500, now $11,000, 11, 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 here's 10,500 down here, now $11,000, 11, now 11 here, 11, here's 10,500, now 11 here, 11, here's 10,500 down here, now 11, 11, now $11,000, 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 11. You know, guitars are highly collectible.
Oh, absolutely.
And if you can play in the key of G, D, and C, you already know over 100 country songs.
Yeah, 3 chords and the truth.
That's right. Here's 10,500, $11,000. Here's 10,500, now 11 here, 11, 11. 10,500 here, now 11, 11. 10,500 here, now 11, 11. Katie, you get your guitar, show them how it's done. Here's 10,500 here, now 11, 11. Now 11 here, 11. Here's 10,500 down here, now 11,000, 11. Now 11,000, 11. Now 11,000. All in, all done. I thought it'd bring 30,000. Here's 10,500, 11,000, 11. All in, all done. So, 10,000. Did we get 10,500 in? Did we get 11,000 in? Got 11,000. I'm going to open back up for everybody. 11. Now 12,000. Now $12,000 here we get 12 to get 12. Now $12,000 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 to get 12. All in, all done. So $11,000.
Next up, we have got the official photograph of Yellowstone, signed by cast members Kevin Costner, Cole Hauser, Kelly Reilly, and Luke Grimes, Wes Bentley. So you can't buy these anywhere. Well, no, I'm sure you could buy a bad illegal version of it, but you can't actually buy any of these. These are set photographs that my friend Emerson Mellon took that are not for sale. So you are getting, again, something that's one of a kind. As an oversight on my part, I forgot to have the cast sign the photographs. So that means you're going to have to come to the ranch and sit with the cast, and then they'll sign it. And if you've come all that way, well, I might as well put you to work. And now you're $65 on the black.
This is cool. This is
You know,
really
the producers
cool.
are going to look at me and go, why are there all these extras here today? And I'm just going to say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You need how many seats today? Well, we need an extra 15.
Well, here's one thing cool about it. If you're an extra on the show, you never know. You might be the next big hit by accident. You may be sweeping the alleyway of a barn and become a superstar overnight. Or picking stalls.
Hey.
All right. 11,000, now 12,000. Here's 11 down here, now 12,000, to 12, to 12. Now $12,000 here, to 12. 11,000, now 12, to 12. Now 13,000, to 13. Now 13,000, to get 13. Now 13,000, to get to 14,000 here, to 14, to 14, to 14. Now 15 here, to 15, to 15. Now $15,000 here, to 15, to 15, to 15. Now $15,000 here, to 15, to 15, to 15. Now $15,000 here, to 15, to 15, to 15. I'm with you. Come on back here. Now 15 here, to 15, to 15, to 15. Now $15,000 here, to 15, to 15, to 15. I'm on the internet. 14.5, now $15,000 here, but a 15, but a 15, but a 15. Richard, you're out, now 15 here, but a 15. 15, now 15.5 here, but a 55, but a 15.5. Now 15.5 here, but a 55, but a 15.5. Now 15.5 here, but a 15.5. This is priceless. Now 16,000. Now $16,000 here, but a 16. 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 Here 15.5, now 16, but a 16. Now 16,000, but 15.5, now 16,000, but a 16, but a 16. Now 16,000 here, but a 16, but a 16. Now 16, but a 16. Leon, what's she saying? Now 16 here, but a 16, but a 16. Now 16,000, but a 16. All in, all done. I'm going to do it. Oh.
So my wife, she's sticking her hand up, waving it at me, and I'm like, don't stick your hand up at an auction. Are you out of your mind? My God. Reminding me that I did print 2 of these. There's 2. So I know you're stuck on a bid right here. If they both want to match it, we can do 2.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do right here. Richard, I got you at 15.5, brother. If you'll bump it to 16,000, backup bidder, if you'll match that $16,000, we're going to do 2 of them right now. I would not miss an opportunity of a lifetime like this. And remember, we're saving lives. I got one at 16. I need you to be at 16 to make this all happen. I would not lose happiness over a few dollars. Nope, 16. Go 16,000. I got 2 of them. They're both going to get 1 of each. All right, Richard. 742, $16,000. And who's your buyer on the line? What is the number again?
Good deal. And baby, just text me. Good Lord, next time. Don't. No more of this. Just text. Hold the phone low and text. And if anyone asks you a question, don't nod. Don't.
Well, this is going to be interesting right here.
Well, here we go. We're getting to the meat of the deal. So, lot number 10. You're not going to get a thing but an experience. We're not selling a t-shirt. We're not selling a saddle. We're not selling anything. What we are selling is a trail ride and lunch cooked by Gaither for 2 with Beth Dutton on the ranch.
Now, this is an opportunity, and we all seen Yellowstone. I've been in that part of the country, I'm going to tell you right now, to ride on this ranch, that's one thing.
Yes.
That's one thing. To ride along with Beth, that's where 2 people, right?
That's 2. That's 2.
You will not go wrong. This is a lifetime opportunity. And I bet you money you're probably going to be riding a nice cutting horse or a reining horse. If I was a betting man.
Well, I'll tell you what. You will be riding. You will be riding as nice a cutting horse or as nice a ranch horse as we got. Those reiners get a little sideways once they get out of the arena. So you probably won't be on one of those. But you will be on as fine a horse, a cast horse that we have. You will ride up through the ranch with Beth and a guide. You will come to a tent set up by Gaither, and you will have an old-fashioned cowboy camp cooking meal, and then you will ride back. And I will say this, when I was trying to find the ranch to film Yellowstone on, I looked everywhere. I looked everywhere from West Yellowstone through Livingston, up through the crazy mountains, up everywhere. And I could not find the perfect place. And when we finally found what is the Chief Joseph Ranch, it's unlike anywhere I've ever been. And shooting there's a sheer joy, and everyone I brought up there. And I try as much as I can to bring the big pillars of the performance horse world up there, and I try to get some of the biggest cowboys. So when people watch this show, and a lot of our fans You know, they're ranchers, they're cattlemen, they're horse people. And so for them to get an opportunity to see some of these horses that they've watched compete and see some of these trainers who they know and may have had horses with or wish they'd had horses with or wanted to learn from, and to see them there. People who've traveled the whole world, from Andrea Fapani to Craig Schmersel and Clint Allen and Kelby Phillips and all these guys who've come up there. And they've all said the same thing to me when they're riding in that arena with the Bitterroot Mountains behind them. They all say, I've never seen a place like this in my life. And I say, I know. So we're offering you the opportunity to come experience that with us, take a ride on these horses, and have a great lunch with Beth Dutton. And let's see what that's worth.
Hey, man.
Well, I'm solid at 20. Go ahead.
I tell you,
Beverly.
they've asked us here, they got a little video, a little message that they'd like to show right quick.
Oh, that's great.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Beth Dutton on Yellowstone, and I'm really happy to be here today in support of Charity and the wonderful work that they are doing. Charity relies heavily on donations from generous folks like yourself, so please do not hesitate to overpay to come and have lunch with me at the ranch in the Bitterroot Valley, and maybe a trail ride if you're up for it. I promise you it is more beautiful in person than it is even on the TV, and more importantly, you'll be lending your support to a wonderful, wonderful cause, so let's make them a ton of money. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you out west soon.
Didn't know she was British, did you?
Boy, I tell you what. There it is. I like it already. 27,000. How 28,000. How 28. Down here. 27,000. How 28,000 already. It's 27,000. Now 28. How 28,000 already. How he would get. It's 27,000 already. How 27,000. Now 28. How 28,000 already. How 28,000 already. How 28,000 already. How 28. Who would get? Catherine, you're out. I got one ahead of you. Now here. Now 28,000 already. How 27,000 now would you get? How 27,000. Now 28 would get how 27,000 would get 28 how 28,000 would get how 28,000 would get how 28,000 would get how 28,000 would get. Y'all think about this for a minute. You're gonna have two of y'all going up there. You and your significant other, you and your best friend. You're gonna be well mounted. And on top of that, if a scuffle break out, Beth will break out and whip somebody for you right there on the spot. 27, now 28,000. Now 28 down here, 27 down here, now we get 28. How 28,000, how 28,000, how 28,000.
So I just got a text from Kelly, and she's very concerned because, and I'm not saying that this is happening, but it's conceivable that an opportunity to bid on something with RIP is coming up. And she's very, very concerned that the RIP bid will bring more than her bid. So she just texted me, offer champagne in a trough with me. Kelly, I think that's a terrible idea. But, okay, I'll offer it. Chaperoned, I'll say. Heavily chaperoned. Champagne in the trough with Beth, if that's legal to auction. So you can put that at the end of the trail ride or the beginning or however that day goes. I don't know how to. Look at that.
Boy, I like your attitude right there. 29. Now 32.5. It's 29,000. Now 30,000. Now 30. We get 30. We get 30. It's 29,000. We get 30. We get 30. Now 30,000. Now we get 30. We get 30. 29. Now 30,000. We get 30. Now 30,000. Now we get 30. It's 29,000. Now 30. We get 30. William, you're out. Now 20,000. 29,000. But now 30. We get 30. Now 30,000. Now we get 30. Now 30,000. Now we get 30. It's 29,000. We get 30. We get 30. Now 30,000. Now we get 30. Now 30,000. Now we get 30. All in at 30. Now 32. Had to get 32.5. Now 32.5. Now 32.5, 30, 31, now 32 with 2, now 32 with 2, now 32 with 2.
And it's worth pointing out, hey, Matt, we're going to have our still photographer there, so you will have a photograph of yourself in the trough with Beth and champagne. I don't know who you can show that to, but you will have the photograph.
I'm just having a thought.
Not sure how to monetize that.
31, now 32. Now $32,000 here we can do now 32 52. Now 32 here we can do 31 now 2 we can do now $33,000 we get 33. Now 33 we get 33. Now 33,000 we get 3. Now 33 we get 3. Now 33 now 33. Now 33,000 we get 3. Now 33. Now 34,000 here we go with 4. Now 34 here we go with 4. Now 34 here we go with 4. It's 33,000 now 34 with 4. Now 34 here with 4. Now 34 here with 4. It's $33,000 now 34 with 4. Now 34 with 4. Now 34 here with 4. Now 34 here with 4. Now 34 here with 4. All in, all done. 34 now, 35 here with 5, now 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 35 here with 5, chicken, now 35, now 36,036, now 36,006, now 36,006, now 36,006, here's 35, now 36, now 36, now 36,036, now 36,000, now 36,000, now 37,037, now 37,037, now 37, now 38,038, now 38 would need 8. Now 38,000 we get. Now 38 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 we get. I tell you what we'll do. We'll put a damn candle out there for y'all.
Wait, what are you doing?
Put a candle for them to have a drink in the hot tub. Now 38,000 we get. Now 38 we get. Now 38,000 we get. Now 38 we get. Now 38 we get. Now 38 we get. Now 38 we get. Now 39,000 we get. 39 we get. Now 39,000 we get. Now 39 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 we get. It's 38 now 39 we get. 39 now, $40,000 here with the 40, with the 40. Now 40,000 with the 40, with the 40. Now $40,000 here with the 40. Now 40, Michael, get back in here. Now $40,000 here with the 40. 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 Now $40,000 here with the 40, with the 40. I'm 39 on the floor here. Now $40,000 here with the 40, with the 40. 40 now, 41, 41 now, 41,000. Now 41,000 with the 1. Now 41 here with the 1. Now 41 here with the 1, with the 1. Now 41,000. Now 42,000 here with the 2. 42 here with the 2. Now $42,000 here with the 2, with the 2. Now 42 here with the 2, with the 2. Now 42,000 with the 2. Michael, come back here. Now 42 with the 2, with the 2. Now $42,000 here with the 2, with the 2. Now $42,000 here with the 2. Now $42,000 with the 2. Now $42,000 here with the 2. 41 now, 42,000 with the 2. Now 41 now, 2 now 2. Now 41 now, 2 now 2. Yeah, 2. Now
it's worth pointing out,
Matt,
that we're at 43. We're at 43.
Hang on here. I gotta ask the boss this. And I'm sure Nicole's gonna have to twist some arms here, okay? So y'all just bear with me 1 second. Yep, 42 now, 43,000, 43 now, 43,000, 43, now 43,000, 43, now 43 now, 44,000 here with the board, with the board, with the board, now 44 here with the board, with the board, with the board, 43,000 with the board, with the board, now 44 here with the board, with the board, now 44 here with the board, with the board, now 44 here with the board, with the board, 44 now, 45,000 with the 5, now 45 here with the 5, with the 5, now 45 here with the 5, with the 5, now 45,000 with the 5, now 45, now 45,000 with the 5, now 45 here with the 5, with the 5, now 45, now 46,000 with the 46 now 46,000 with the second now, now 46,000 here with the second now, now 46,000 with the second now 46,000 with the 6 now 46,000 with the 6, now 46,000, now 46,000, now 46,000 with the second now 46,000, at 45, now 46 with the second now, 46, now 47,000 with the 47, now 47 here with the 47, with the 47, now 47 here with the 47. Michael, you're out.
Did I mention that this, after the lunch and the trail ride and the champagne in the trough, this does come with a complimentary cold shower. A very necessary cold shower immediately after the trough.
It's 46 now, 47, heaven to 47, heaven to 47. Now $47,000, heaven to 47, heaven to 47. Now $47,000, heaven to 47. Now 47, heaven to 47. Come back in here, Michael. Now 47, heaven to 7. Now 47,000, heaven to 47. Now $47,000, heaven to 7. Now $47,000, heaven to 7. Now $47,000, heaven to 7. Now 7,000. Now 47,000. Now 47,000. Now 48,000, 48, now 48, now 48,000. Now 48,000, now 48. Now 48, now 48,000 over day, now 48 over day, now 48,000 over day, now 48,000 over day, now 48, now 49,000 here, but now 49 over now, now 49,000 but now, now 49 here, but now, now 49 here, but now, now 49 here, but now, it's 48, now 49 but now, now 49 but now, now 49 over now, now 49, now $50,000 here, but 50,000 but 50, but 50, now $50,000 here, but 50, but 50, now 50,000 over 50, now 50,000 here, but 50, but 50. Now 50,000 but 50. Now 51,000 but 1. Now 51 but 1. Now 51,000 but 1. Now 51,000 but 1. Now 51,000 but 1. Now 51 but 5. Now 51,000 here but 1. Now 51,000 but 1. Michael, get back in here. Now $51,000 here but 1 but 1. Now 1 but 1. Now 50,000 down here. Now 51. Now 51. Now 51. Now 51. Now 51,000 but 1. Now 51 but 1. Now 51 here but 1 but 1. Now 51 but 1. 51. Now 52.
Come on now. Come on.
Now 52,000 here but 52. Now 52 but 2. Now 52. Hey, I got a new rooster in the hen house. Here we go. Now 50, new hen. Now Charlotte. Now 52, here, but 52. Now 53,000 over 3. 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 Hang on here. Hang on. We'll make it good. Now 53,000 over 3. Now 3. Now 53,000. Now 53,000. Now 53,000. Now 53,000. Now 53,000. Now 53,000. Leon.
Don't let common sense kick in now. No, we're this far down the road. What's another 1,000 make?
Now 3, here, 3, now 3. Now 53,000 over 3. Now 53, here, 3. Now 53, here, 3. Now 53, here, 3. Now 53, here, 3. All in, all done. 53. Now 54,000. Now 54,000. Here, 54, 54, 54. Now 54,000. Here, 54, 54. Now 54, here, 54, 54. Now 54, 54. Now 55, here, now 55, now 55, now 55, now 55. Now 55,000. Here, 55, now 55, now 55, now 55. Now 55, here, 55, now 55. Now 55, here, 55. Now 55, here, 55. Now 55, here, 55. Here, 54,000. Now 55, now 55. Now 56, here, now 56. Now 56,000. Now 56,000. Now 56,000. Now 56. Now 56 now, here, 56. Now 56,000 over 6. Now 56,000. Now 56,000. Now 56,000 over 6. Now 6 now. Now 56,000 over 6 now. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Michael Wallace, I got you solid at $55,000, brother. If you can chat back with them, say heck yeah.
This is for charity.
Ask him if he'll match that. $56,000. Here have you got on the phone. Can I do it?
You can do it twice.
55. I got 5,500 on with Wallace. 55,000. Sorry, 55,000. All you gotta do is match. You get the same thing.
And you won't have to share. It'll be a different day.
Yes. So.
So next up, lot number 11.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine this. So here's lot 11.
Hey, just 1 second. If y'all don't know who Jerry Jeton is, world champion cap over right there, this guy's a Hall of Famer himself. Y'all be sure y'all give him a big round of applause being here and helping us this figure day. Thank you, Jerry.
So lot number 11, imagine this. Imagine 7 of your closest friends, so 8 in total, coming up to the ranch for 3 days and 3 nights. And you will have the Yellowstone Ranch to yourself. You'll get a chance to be in the lodge, walk the barn, ride the arena. You will be John Dutton for a weekend.
This is an incredible opportunity right here.
Well, we're well south of the amount of money it takes to get me there, but we can have that conversation.
I like it already. 35,000, now 40,000. Here's 35 down here, now 40,000. Here for the 40, for the 40. 35, now 40,000. Here for the 40, for the 40. 35 down here, now 40,000 for the 40. Now 40,000 here for the 40. 35,000, now 40 for the 40. 35,000, now 40 for the 40. 35,000 over the 40 for the 40. Now 45 here for the 5. Now 45 here for the 5 for the 5. Now 45 here for the 5 for the 5. Now 45 here for the 5 for the 5. 45 here for the 5 for the 5. 45 here for the 5. Now 550. Now 50,000 over the 50,000. Now 50,000 over the 50. Now 50 for the 50,000 over the 50. Now 50,000 over to get 50. Now 50,000 over to get 50. Now 55. Now 60,000 over to second down, second down, second down, second down. Now 60,000 over to second down, second down. I'm on the floor. It's 55. Now 60,000 over to 60. Now $60,000. Now 60,000. It's 55,000. Now 60,000 over to 60. Now 60. Now 60,000 over to 60. Now 60. It's 5,500. Now 60,000 over to 60. It's 55,000. Now 60,000 over to 60. Now 60,000 over to 60. Now 60,000 over to 60. You know, to stay at this place is pretty cool.
Well, it's more than that. It truly is one of the most special places I've ever been. You know, and to get a chance to have the ranch to yourself, to have an opportunity to walk through that lodge, which was built in 1914. It's a miniature. If you can think of a 14,000 square foot house as a miniature anything, it is a miniature version of the Yellowstone Lodge at the national park. In addition to, you know, the barn, at one time the ranch was the largest dairy in Montana. Before that, it was an apple orchard, and before that, it is where Chief Joseph and the Nez Perce summered. So the history at this ranch is really special, and there is no more breathtaking view of the Bitterroot Mountains. From the back of the ranch, you go straight into the national forest, and you can go as far as you want. You know, there's a reason I chose it, having the opportunity to film at any ranch in the state, and I chose this one, and I chose it because it's as special a place as I've ever been.
Hit 55, now 60,000. Hit 55 here, now 60,000. But second down, second down, second down. 55 now, 60,000. But on 60. Now 60 here, but on second down, second down. Hit 55 now, 60,000. But on 60. Now 60. Now 65 here, but about now 65, but 5. Now 65 here, but about 5. Now 65,000 here, but about 5. Now 65,000 here, but about 5. Now 65 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 here, but about 5. 65 now, 70,000 over to 70, 70. Now 70,000 over to 70, 70. Julie, yeah, I need you at 70. Now 70,000 over here, but 70, 70. Now 70,000 over to 70. It's 65 now, 70,000 over to 70. Now 70,000 over to 70. Now 70,000 over to 70. Now 70,000 over to 70, 70. Now 70,000 over to 70. It's 65 now, 70,000.
It's worth noting that this ranch, the Bitterroot River passes through it. It's some of the finest trout fishing in Montana, and we have the luxury of making sure, if that is something that you like, that we coordinate your trip when that is the best. And one thing we can certainly do is make sure you have a guide who can take you. So all you have to worry about is catching fish and not drinking too much beer.
And you know, here's the best part about it. Sleeps up to 8. Family gathering.
Absolutely.
You can't, hey, honeymoon. Those are getting married.
That'd be a honeymoon.
That'd be a good honeymoon, that's for sure. Here's 65, now 70,000. Here's 65, now 70,000 over to 70, 70. Now 70,000 over to 70. Now 70,000 over to 70, 70. 65,000 over to 70, 70. 65 now 70, 70. 65 now 70, 70. All the way it all done. See one more day. Yes. You're 65. If I can get the buyers of Julie, if you'll match that 65,000, let me ask first.
No, let's do it twice.
You want to do it twice?
We'll do it twice.
Julie, match that $65,000 so you don't lose happiness over $5,000. 65, that's what I'm talking about right there.
All right. I feel a wild one coming on. Up next.
Hey, where are they from, Jerry Tom? I got Julie from Texas. Where your buyers from? Where are they from? From
All right.
Oklahoma. That's great. I love it.
Well, here's what's next. We've got people going on a trail ride with Beth. Who wants to go drink a beer with Rip? So what Cole has generously offered is we'll go to the saloon in town. We'll have a beer or two or three. Ladies, if you're bidding, we're going to stop you at 3. This
Or
will be
4.
heavily chaperoned. Unless you bid high enough, and then the chaperones will mysteriously disappear. If you'd like to get in a bar fight with Rip, we can stage that. I promise you'll win and never get hit. That's the magic of my business. And it's an opportunity. I think before you go have a cold beer with Rip, you should probably head out to the arena and do some roping first. You got to build up a thirst. And if it's not a gentleman or a roper who should happen to bid on this, then maybe it's just a romantic horse ride for 2.
You know, here's something funny. When we was talking earlier, your wife, Nicole, got a text message from Rip saying, I'm buying the beer. So Rip's buying, so let's have some fun with this one. 30,000, now 32.5. Here's 30,000 down here, now 31, bid 1, bid 1. Now 30,000, now 31, bid 1. Now 31, here, bid 1. 30,000, now 31, bid 1. Now 31, here, bid 1. 30,000, 31, now 32, bid 2. Now 32,000, bid 2. Now 32, bid 2. Now 32,000, bid 2. Now 33,000, bid 3. Now 3, bid 3. It's 32,000, now 33, 32, we 32, now 32,000, we 32, it's 33, now 34, now 34,000, bit 4, 35, here, bit 5, now 35, here, bit 5, now 35, here, bit 5, now 35, here, bit 5, it's 34, now 35,000, bit 5, now 5, now 35, here, bit 5, now 36,000, but a second now, now 36,000, but a second now 36,000, but a second now. Hey, this is an opportunity right here.
Oh, yeah. No, it don't get
Now
better
the
than
bar,
this. You're going to go for a ride with Rip and then drink with Rip. And then, like I said, if you want to get in a good old bar fight, I'll have 4 stunt guys run at you. Every time you throw a punch, somebody falls down. You don't even have to hit close. Oh, yeah.
And this is the bar y'all actually film in.
There's actually a decent chance you will get in a fight in this bar. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty rank.
35, now 36,000. Yes, 35 here now, 36,000, but second now, 35,000 now, second now, 35,000 now, 36, but 36, now 36,000, but 6, now 36,000, but 6, 35,000 now, 36, 35 now, 36,000, but 6, now 36, but 6, 35 now, 6.
Now, should the look, if there's a gentleman bidding on this and he wants to go have a couple beers with Rip in the bar, that may appeal to him, but for some of the ladies out there, that may not be their idea of a good time. So there's no reason we can't just point the horses west and have that beer up there facing the Bitterroots at sunset.
Hey, gentlemen, if you want your kitchen pass, you want to send your wife to a nice vacation, this might be the trip right here to get you from the bunkhouse back to the big house. 35, now 36,000. Here's 35 down here, now 36,000, but a second now, 35,000, now 36,000, but that's now 35, now 36, now 36, now 36, now 36, 35, now 36, but 6, 35, now 6, but 6, 35, now 6, but 6, now 35, but 6, now 6, all in, all done.
It's worth pointing out, fellas, if there's anyone out there watching this and they were wondering how in the world to convince their wives to let them get an $80,000 bass boat, this is probably how. She'll be gone for 3 days. When she comes back, she'll be so starry-eyed she's not even going to notice it. I don't care if it's fire engine red. She won't see that boat for 6 months.
37,000, now 38. Yeah, 37 down here now, 38,000 over to get now, 38,000 over to get 37,000 over to get now, 38,000 over to get now, 37,000 over to get now, 38 over to get 37,000 over to get 37,000 now 8, 37,000 over to get 37 now over to get 37,000 over to get 38 now, 39,000 over to get now, 39 over to get 89 now, 39,000 over to get now, 39,000 over to get yeah, 38 now down over to get 40 now, 40,000 over here, 40 now, 40,000 over here, 40 yes, 39 now, 40,000 over here, 40 now, 41,000 bit 1 now, 41,000 here, bit 1 now, 41,000 here, bit 1 now, 41 here, bit 1 now, 41 here, bit 1 now, 41,000 here, bit 1 yes, 40,000 now, 41 here, bit 1 now, 41 here, bit 1 now, 41 here, bit 1 yes, 40,000 now, 41 here, bit 1 now, 40,000 here, now, 41 here, bit 1 now, 41,000 here, bit 1 all in, all done.
Hey, Matt, it's Valentine's Day.
It is.
We're right there. Points, points.
It is.
Yeah.
You want that bass boat? Or in our language would be this. You want to breed that mare to a high power stud horse? This is your opportunity to get you a winner. You want to buy that highbrow cat, metallic cat, baby? This is your golden opportunity where you don't get yourself skinned.
No, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to do something really dumb with your money. It's a great opportunity to go buy a horse for a lot of money that almost certainly you'll sell for 1/5 of that to a team roper in 2 years. But, by gosh, you'll have for 2 years you can hope. And all it's going to take is sending honey up to have a beer with Rip.
And best part about it, you need to buy that new bull, 3 bulls. Hey, honey, look here. Or new pickup truck. That's all. I'm just throwing suggestions out there how you get them from the bunkhouse to the big house. 41,000, now 42. Hit 41 down here, better day, 41,000 here, better day, $41,000 here, better day, 41,000 here, better day, 41,000 here, better day, $41,000 here, better day, 41,000 here, better day. Michael, you're out. Now 42, now $43,000, now 43. William, you're out too. Now 43 here, 43, 42,000 now 3, now 43,000 over 3, now 3 here, 42 now, 3 here, 3, now 43,000 for 3, now 43,000 for 3, all in, all done. Michael, I got you in 42,000. William, don't you back up on me. You're from Texas. Both of you are from Texas. Will you match it? I can do 2 trips. Ask William, he'll match it.
There we go.
42,000, way to go right there. Both Texas boys going up there. Oh, man, you guys don't start no fist fights up there either. If you do, make sure I know where we're at.
So next up we got here on lot 13. It's one of the custom-made saddles that we use on the show. You get a Yellowstone saddle. We'll have it signed by the cast. Unfortunately, shipping these days has become really unreliable, so it's probably best you come to the ranch and pick it up. And I'm just assuming if you're buying a saddle and driving all that way to get it, you know how to ride. And since you're there, I might as well put you to work. But you'll be happy to know that Wranglers on the show make $250 a day. So you're already in the money. So if there's any cowboys out there looking to buy a saddle, and this saddle will be made by Andy Maschke, who you ask any of the cow horse guys, any of those reiners, and a lot of these cutters now, there is no finer saddle maker out there. So you're going to come get an Andy Maschke custom saddle. You're going to get to ride it on the show, and we're going to find out how good you can or can't ride. We're going to get it signed by the cast, and then you get to take it home.
Oh, I like it already. 19,000, now $20,000. It's 19 down here, now $20,000. We get 20, we get 20. 19,000, we get 20, we get 20. Now $20,000, we get 20. It's 19,000, we get 20, we get 20. $19,000 here, we get 20, we get 20. $19,000, we get 20, we get 20. $19,000, we get 20, we get 20. $19,000, we get 20, we get 20. Now $20,000, we get 20. $19,000, now we get 20. Now 21, here, bit of 1, bit of 1. Now 21,000, here, bit of 1. Now 21,000, here, bit of 1, bit of 1. Now 21,000, here, bit of 1, bit of 1. Now 21, bit of 1. It's 20,000 down here, now 21, bit of 1. Now 21 here, bit of 1 with 1. Now 21,000 here, bit of 1 with 1. Now 21 here, bit of 1 with 1. It's 20,000. Now 21 here, bit of 1. Hey, wait a minute. We forgot one thing.
What's that?
Y'all do have duct tape.
Oh no, they won't fall out. We'll get them. We'll get them strapped in there good.
Duct tape. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping it's a hand who buys it. I'm hoping it's a hand who buys it.
I like it already. Now 21,000. Now 21 here, bit of 1, bit of 1, bit of 1. Now 21,000 here, bit of 1, bit of 1. It's 25. Now 21, bit of 1. It's 20,500. Now 21,000 bit of 1. Now 21 here, bit of 1, bit of 1. Now 21 here, bit of 1, bit of 1. Now 21,000 here, bit of 1. Now 21,000 here, bit of 1. Now 21 here, bit of 1. Now 21,000 here, bit of 1. This is a custom-made saddle.
Well, it's more than that. Yeah, it's a custom-made saddle, and like I said, I mean, Andy Maschke makes as good a saddle as there is in the industry, and he's been making them for the show for a number of years. And I'll tell you something else. I'm just going to guess that these folks who are bidding, they're pretty handy. If you're buying a saddle, you probably have a horse. So you might as well, hey, you can ride one of ours, but if you want your horse to be on television, bring it, and we'll put your saddle on your horse and put you to work. And horses make $125 a day. So now you're sitting at $375. Okay. That's a pretty good day.
That is a good day. Wow. That's better than a day working. And you have fun.
And you have fun.
I love it. 21, 5, now 22,000. Now 22 here, but a now 22 here, but a now 22 here, but a it's 21, 5 here, but a now 21, now 22 here, but a it's 21,000, now 2, now 2, 21,000 here, but a now 22,000 here, but a now 21 to 5, now 22,000, now 23,000, now we get 3, now 23,000, now 3, now 23, we get 3, now 23,000, we get 3, now 23,000, we get 3, now 23,000, we get 3, all in, all done. I'm going to do it. I have 21.5. Asking 23. We good? So 21.5 y'all's way.
All right, next up, lot number 14. So I was talking to my friend Tim McGraw, and I was telling him what I was doing, and he said, well, what are y'all auctioning off? And I said, well, you know, a bunch of people getting a chance to come up and maybe be on the show and come see how we do things. And Ryan Bingham's signed a guitar, and he's autographing that. And he goes, well, you want another one? I said, another one what? He goes, another guitar. I got one right here. Heck, I'll sign it. That's a great cause. I said, yeah. Sign a guitar and send it up. And so we've got a guitar signed for specifically this by one of the biggest country music artists ever, Mr. Tim McGraw.
That's pretty cool. You don't see very many of those running around at all. $7,500, now $8,000. Now 8 down here, $8,000. It's $7,500 down here, now $8,000. Now $8,000. $7,500, now $8,000. $7,500, now $8,000. It's $7,500 now $8,000. It's $7,500 now it's $7,500 now $7,500 now $7,500 $7,500 now $7,500. Is this one he played?
Well, I don't know that he plays. I think he was banging on it. But I'll tell you something about Tim, and I can't tell you much, but there could be an opportunity to make sure that thing's in tune if you know how to strum it and sit with old Tim. I can't tell you where, and I can't exactly tell you when, but let's just say that I happen to know where he's going to be in the late summer, early fall. And you might as well come out and bring the guitar and make sure it's in tune.
75, now $8,000. Here's 75 here, but 8,088. 75, then 8,088. Now 8,088. Here's 7,588. Now 75, now 888. Now 8,088. Here's 7,588. Here's 7,588. 7,588. 7,588. All in, all done. 7,588. I have. So, $7,500 your way, Leon. Who's our buyer? 103. Buyer 103. We appreciate that.
So next, I don't know how y'all got this, ladies. So, anyone follow NASCAR? You follow NASCAR?
No.
Boy, that left turn circuit, people go absolutely crazy for that.
But
Absolutely love it.
do you know what's really cool? We met him at the celebrity cutting.
Yeah, yeah,
What a true gentleman.
absolutely. So, for anybody who follows NASCAR, here's a chance you won't ever get again. Jeff Hammond gave us not only his uniform, but his helmet to auction off for charity. So we've got Jeff Hammond's helmet and we've got his uniform. Signed. Sweaty? Dry cleaned. Don't know. Unclear.
Hey, maybe we'll throw in a little pail of Tide or something. Yeah, I can go to the grocery store and get some Tide.
We'll put in that stray hair of Beth.
If you have a man cave and you are a sports memorabilia collector, may I highly advise you to look at this item right here. Because like I said, you can't get them and signed only at events at the Charity Foundation. That's what it's all about.
And I am going to have to say that I'm pretty sure that the driver who drives for Tide probably washed it, we would think. Or I'm going to have trouble with Tide on top of everything else I'm getting myself into today.
Here we go. $1,000. Now 12.5. Hit 1,000 down here, but 12.5, get 12.5, get 12.5. 1,000 now, 12.5 here, get 12.5, get 12.5. Now 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15, bit of 15. Now 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. Now 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. Hit 12.5 here, bit of 15, bit of 15, bit of 15. Hit 12.5 here, bit of 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. 12.5 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. 12.5 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. 12.5 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. Now 12.5 here, bit of 15, bit of 15, 15. 12.5 now 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15. Leon, what your people saying? Now 15 here, bit of 15 here, bit of 15. Hit 12.5 here, bit of 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15, bit of 15. All in, all done. I'm going to do it. It's 12.5 now, 15 here, bit of 15, bit of 15, bit of 15. I have. So, 12.50 y'all's way.
So this is my lucky number. Lot number 16, the last item to auction. And I've been looking at it, and I'm going to make a little change to it. So there's something that we do on the show about a week before I start filming. And you know, a lot of these guys had never ridden horses before we hired them, and some of them live in cities. You know, Jimmy lives in New York City. He doesn't get an opportunity to ride, when he's not on the set. So what we do a week before we start filming is I have a Cowboy Camp where I get all the actors and all the wranglers together, and we start early in the morning, and we put them through it all day long. And we do all these different events, from team roping to roping a dummy to start, to team sorting, to turning out a bunch of cows and just blowing up a bunch of Corianis out in the field and going chasing and bringing them back, and generally making the guy who insures the show really, really nervous. We have Gaither set up a chuck wagon, and we spend each day at lunch and supper eating chuck wagon cooking, and it's a great experience for them. It's a great opportunity to make sure that they're keyed in with their horse, that they find their seat, and they're ready to do the job that the show requires. So rather than simply having lunch with Jimmy, what I'd like to do is let Jimmy be your guide and come spend a day in our Cowboy Camp and ride with, and this camp that we put together, you know, it's run by, in fact, I'll have you come on the last day. It's the most fun day. It's run by a bunch of PRCA guys. We got some NFR team ropers. We got NFR bulldoggers. We've got bull riders. We've got some really handy guys that help us keep this show looking authentic. And between having cut-ins and slide and stop contests and sortings and ropings and everything else that we do on the last day, we have a Wrangler rodeo where people are paired, actor and a Wrangler, and we make these teams, and we compete for bragging rights. And so, if somebody thinks they're hand enough to come be on the Wrangler team, then you can bid in for that. If you think you might need a little more guidance, you can bid in to be Jimmy's partner on the actor team. But regardless, you'll get to spend a day with us as we prepare these actors to go out and shoot this TV show and look like cowboys.
This is going to be cool. 95, $10,000. 95 down here, but a 10, with a 10,000, but a 10, with 10. Now 10,000, everybody get 10, with 10. 95, 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 everybody get 10. Now 11,000, everybody get 11, 11, 11. Now 11,000, everybody get 11. Now 11, everybody get 11, 11. Here's 10, now 11,000, everybody get 11. 10, now 11,000, everybody get 11. Now 11,000, everybody get 11. Now 11,000, everybody get 11. Here's 11, now 12,000, everybody get 12, everybody get 12, 12. Now 12,000, everybody get 12. Now 12,000, here we get 12, 12. Now 12,000, everybody get 12, 12. 11,000, now 12, everybody get 12. Now 12, here we get 12. 11,000, now 12, everybody get 12. 11,000, now we get 12. 11 down here, now we get 12, everybody get 12. Now 12,000, everybody 12. Now 12,000, everybody 12. Now 12,000, everybody 12. Now 12,000, everybody 12. This is really cool. Because, you know, hey, come to think of it, didn't Jimmy win the celebrity cutting 2 years ago?
He did win the celebrity cutting 2 years ago.
So therefore, he has some good instructions.
When I say that we've been, you know, there's going to be Hall of Famers everywhere you turn, from the cutting, from the reining, you know, from the PRCA. It's Hall of Fame cowboys. The opportunity to go ride with some of the people we have there and the horses that we have, not to mention the fact that you're spending that time in the most beautiful setting you could with the cast of the show, riding with them, trying to win with them. It's a once in a lifetime experience. Of all the things that we do on the show, you know, Cowboy Camp's about my favorite thing to do.
And you know, what's really cool about this, about the celebrity cutting, is win, lose, or draw, we're there to do one thing, and it's save lives. If you want to see what the belt buckle look like, Nicole, you want to show me your belt buckle you won this past year, which you smoked everybody out there in the arena. She did a really good job. She outrode you.
Oh yeah, she's a hand.
Maybe you need to take more advantage of cow camp. No, 16. No, you did a good job. 16, 17,000. It's 16 down here now. 17,000, but 17. What do you 17? Now 17,000. What do you 17? What do you 17? It's 16,000. But 17. What do you 17? 16,000. But 17. What do you 17? Michelle, you're out. Now 17 here. But 17. What do you 17? It's 16,000. Now 17. What do you 17? 16,000. Here. But 17. What do you 17? Now 17,000. What do you 17? It's 16,000. But 17. What do you 17? Now 17,000. What do you 17? What do you 17? Am I reading that correctly?
You are reading it correctly.
That's for two.
That's for two.
For two people. Talking about a little weekend getaway.
Yeah, they'll come up for the weekend and probably spend 2 days at Cowboy Camp, because I've got to suss them out on day one before we figure out, you know, before we throw them to the fire in the rodeo.
16,000. Now 17. Here's 16 down here now. 17,000, but 17. What do you 17? Now 17,000. What do you 17? What do you 17? Now 17,000. What do you 17? What do you 17? Here's 17. What do you 17? What do you 17? What do you 17? 16. What do you 17? Now 18,000. What do you get 18? What do you get 18? What do you get 18? Now 18,000. What do you get 18? What do you get 18? Here's 17. Now 18. What do you get 18? What do you get 18? Now 18,000. What do you get 18? 17. Now 18,000. What do you get 18? Now 18. Now 19,000. What do you 19? What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. Here, what do you 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. What do you get 19? What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now 19,000. What do you get 19? What do you get 19? What do you get 19? Now what do you get 19? What do you get 19? All in, all done. See what I'm going to do.
It's looking like, oh.
I got 19. Now 20,000. 19, now 20,000, we get 20, we get 20. Now 20,000, we get 20, we get 20. Now 20,000, we get 20, we get 20. All in, all done. Louise, I have Leslie at solid at 19,000. Are y'all with me, Internet?
We're at 20.
Ooh, I got Guy at 20.
Uh-oh.
Now 21. Everybody's out. Now 21,000. Hit it one, bit one. Now 21. Hit it one, bit one. Now 21. One. Now 21. Hit it one. Leslie, take one more day. I'm 20,000 solid. Leslie Rainbow, I have you at 19,000. If you'll hit it at 20,000, I'll make 2 of them. Can I do that?
Louise stepped up.
There you
Louise
go,
stepped
girl.
up.
Louise and Guy, y'all are both going up there. One from Florida, one from Texas, $20,000.
Oh.
Whoa.
Leslie just stepped up big.
Jerry Jeton, you know better to ask me that kind of question. What I'm going to do next. All right, here's what we're going to do.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you're going to do it.
Louise. All right, so where are we at?
I got Leslie at 22. If I can get, she's trying to be 20. Ask her for sure, make sure. Leslie, you trying to be 20? You can't chat us back or call us on the superior line. I have 3. Well, I actually got 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got 4. We got to keep going.
We got to keep going. Well, no, she's trying to be 20.
Let's get up there.
Leslie, I need your help. Is she calling? Is Leslie calling in? 8:28. Because Christmas here in February in Texas, 4th of July weekend, Valentine's weekend, you cannot go wrong.
I've got a plan. I have a plan. I'm assuming that Carissa, Leslie, and Louise and Guy are all pretty handy or they wouldn't be bidding in for this. So let's do this. Carissa, Louise, Guy, if y'all will meet Leslie at 22, I'm going to bring all 4 of you.
That's even better right there. Leslie at 22, Carissa, Louise, Guy, Leslie, if you'll meet at 22, we need all of y'all be at 22,000. I can make this happen now.
Uh-oh, Guy just came in at 23.
You know, last year, all right, hang on here. Guy, I got you at 23. He wants to set at 22, correct? Okay, let me write this down. Guy at 22, Louise at 22, Carissa at 20. Carissa, you gonna do 22? Carissa, you got her on the phone?
Carissa's 990.
Is she gonna be 22? What's your buyer's name?
So does Leslie want to, she wants to come have lunch with everybody. But does she want to go cowboy around all day too? Can she cowboy around? Is she? Okay. All right. And she wants 2 spots.
So Leslie, you want 2 at 22,000? Is that correct? Okay. Hang on, wait. Guy, you want 1 at 22,000? Is that correct? Hang on, Guy, he buyers 757, 22 at 1. Carissa.
Carissa's out.
She's. Hey, Carissa, do not lose happiness over $2,000. Come back in here. Louise, you want 1 at 22, correct?
Right.
So I have 4, is that correct?
We got 3 if Carissa's out. Right, correct. So that's actually 4 2 2, right? Because yeah, lunch for 2. So that's 4. That's 2. That's 8 total. That's fine.
Okay. Carissa, if you can hear my voice, if you want 1 for $22,000 with the rest of the party, now I might get punched in the shoulder real hard here by Mr. Sheridan, but I'm gonna try and make it. We're gonna make this happen. Did y'all get over Carissa by any chance?
She's not handy.
Carissa just took it.
Okay, well, does Carissa want to come hang out? Because I'll let her do that at 20. She's in at 22.
22. All right, that's it. That's.
Then lock
22.
off those top 4 coming to Montana. So that's Carissa,
Here's the
Guy, Louise, and Leslie. They're all at 22, and they're all coming to Montana. Correct.
Yeah, Leslie's 828.
Y'all are you're gonna be your own rodeo team. Oh yeah, it's for 2. Everyone's for 2. We'll call it there, boss. Call it.
What?
Yeah, call it.
So, boy, that's what I call building a better tomorrow right there all the way around.
Excellent.
All right, I think we got one more that snuck in on us.
Oh, we did get one more. So
Hang on, folks. We got one more that snuck in on us. It's on the supplement lot right here.
we have a late entry, lot number 17. Luke Grimes, who plays Casey on the show, is feeling very left out. And he just reached out and said, why don't I get to take anybody to lunch? So, if we have any fans of Casey who'd like to come to the ranch and have lunch with him, now is your chance.
This is an opportunity. I mean, you're going to come to the ranch. This is going to be for 2 people. Is that correct?
For 2 people, yes.
2 people. Hang out with Casey. You know, everybody loves Casey. They love everything about that character. I mean.
And you've probably figured out the deal by now. If you're going to be at the ranch, I might as well put you to work. And if there's 2 of you, that means that you're going to make $130.
This could be your big debut. Painting fence, sweeping the alleyway, picking stalls. Who knows? This could be your big debut. So here's for lunch with 2 with Casey, Luke Grimes. So let's do it. $1,000. Now 12 and a half. You have 35. Now $4,000. Here, $4,000. 4,000. Here, $4,000. Now 4,000. Now 5,000. Now 55. Now 55. Now 55. Now 55. Now 55. Now 55 here. Here's 62.5. Now 65,000. 65 here. 55. Now 65 here. 55. Now 65. Now 7,000. 77. Now 7,000. 77. Now 7,000. 77. Now 7,000. 77. Now 7. Now 75 here. 55. Now 75 here. 55. Now 75 here. 55. Now 8,000. 85 here, 95. Now 85 here, 85. Now 85. Now 9,099. Now 99,099. Now 99. Here's 85. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Here's 8,500. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Now 9,049. Now 9,049.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. We just can't just have Casey. That would be rude of us.
Well, you want to have Monica and Tate there too?
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be the most appropriate?
Well, I guess that depends on the bidder's motivation.
I think that would be a splendid idea.
Well, we can do it.
I love it. 95, now $10,000. You're getting Casey. You're getting Monica. 95, now $10,000. Now $10,000. Here we get 10. $10,000 for the 10. You get 10. Now $10,000 over to get 10. We get 10. Now 9,500. You get 10. We get 10. Now 10 here we get 10. We get 10. 9,500 over to get 10. We get 10. 95 here we get 10. We get 10. 9,500 over to get 10. We get 10. Catherine, you're out. 9,500. Now 10,000 over to get 10. 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 I thought it'd bring 50,000. Now 10,000 over to get 10. We get 10. 9,500. Now 10 we get 10. 9,500 we get 10. We get 10. All in, all done. Hang on. $95, now $10,000. 95, now $10,000 over to get 10, we get 10. 95, now 10, we get 10, we get 10. Now 95, now 10, we get 10. Now 95, now 10, we get 10. All in, all done. 10,000. Now 10.5. Now 10.5 here, but 10.5 to get 10.5 to get 10.5 to get 10.5. Now 10.5 to get 10.5 to get 10.5. Now 10.5 to get 10.5 to get 10.5 to get 10.5. Now 10.5 to get 10.5. Now 10.5 to get 5 to get 5. Now 10.5 to get 5 to get 5. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Y'all hold real tight. I know this is the last minute. We didn't get no graphics up, and I apologize for that. But hey, you know, Richard Grimes said you can't leave me out by no means. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. Can I do this?
Well, what, Shannon? If you'll come up, 500 to 10,000, I'll have a lunch for Catherine. I'll have a lunch for you.
Will you do it, Shannon? Help me out, Miss Burrs. We'll do 2 trips. Would you do it? Buy her 10.05. Y'all get a hold of her real quick, see if she'll match that. She's $500 away. Is she still online? Would you do it? Come up $10,000. We'll do 2 of them. Don't, it's Valentine weekend. Don't want to miss out on the love here. You're $500 away. You get to hang out with Casey and Monica right there. You want to do that too?
Sure. We throw the whole family.
We're going to throw the whole family in there.
Or they may just want to have Casey to themselves. It's dealer's choice.
Hey, I like that.
She may not want the fake wife anywhere near it.
Shannon, you want in? I got to go. Yes or no? What's she saying?
Don't ask your husband. Just do it.
Tell me it's Valentine's Day. And that's for 2 people, right?
Yes, it's for 2.
It's for 2. So you and your significant other can go. 10,000.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Catherine gets it. Oh.
These are 2 different Catherine. I have, okay, hang on. Catherine Benner, if you can match that $11,000, we'll drop the hammer right now, and we'll do 2 trips right now. Would you do it? I have one ahead of you. Would you do it? Help me out here, Catherine. Boom!
There we go.
She got it. 11,000. That's buyer 739 and buyer 1030 right there. Well,
That's going to do it.
On by half.
We closed it off. We gave it to both of them.
On behalf of the Charity Foundation, we're going to ask the founders to come up here, and we're also going to ask your lovely bride to come up here. Now, we're going to step out of the way.
Hey, we can't lose y'all. We're not going nowhere. Okay, everybody, and we'll stay right back here. Whoa. Thank you all so much. So much. This total is almost $600,000 today. Unbelievable.
So tomorrow morning, when somebody calls and says, "Can you help me with my surgery?" we get to say yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Yellowstone. This is the biggest blessing that we could ever imagine, is this relationship. And Charity is all about relationships and love and taking care of business for people who need that help. So thank you all so much. We appreciate all of you out there listening. We appreciate all you out there bidding, watching, sharing the mission that we carry, and also see these guys at the Charity Celebrity Cutting, first Friday in December. So you'll want to see them again.
Yes, and we always want to thank the National Cutting Horse Association for giving us the privilege. 26 years, we're going on 27 years of producing the Charity Celebrity Cutting, and what a ride. Thank you.
And so much. Thank you also, and there's so many people out there who have been bidding, who have made this what it is today, and we want you to also feel free and to go to charity.org and make a donation. If you missed out on any of these, make a donation for us as well, charity.org, CAREITY.org, and you can make a donation right there on the homepage in honor of these two guys right here, Nick and Taylor.
And we also want to say our dear, dear friend Bob Kingsley is looking down on all of us today, and wow, what a blessing. And we miss Bob tremendously, but we know that he is still with us.
Thank you.
Well, on behalf of that, I can't thank enough and Superior Livestock Video Auction for hosting this event. But most of all, Taylor and his wife, Nicole. Behind every good man, there's a good woman. This is why we put more emphasis on mares than we do the studs. So, with that being said, Taylor, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure working with you.
Yes, sir, Matt. Thanks for doing this with us. We appreciate all you do. And I just want to say, for everyone who did bid and everyone who bought something, thank you very much. And for everyone who watches and supports Yellowstone, I can't thank you enough. You know, I wanted to make a show that really highlighted our way of life and included all the people who actually do support this way of life. And I thank you for supporting this cause, and I thank you for supporting the show. I'm glad you enjoy it, and I hope you keep doing so. Thank you very much.
You don't want to go to the train station. Thank you, Superior Livestock Video Auction. Give them a big round of applause for opening their doors, allowing us to be here. I can only say this, 1993, I was on that phone line catching bids. So, I've been with y'all for 25, almost my whole life, hadn't I? God bless y'all. Happy Valentine's weekend.
Thank you.